Kubi, you've been able to watch the game. What's happened so far? What did we miss?
We saw no Dragon Knights for exchange, except that Zoa looks like they might be able to take one right now. Arthon is poking. So no Dragon Knights were taken. There was a bit of a skirmish in the bottom lane, and they contested trying to take that bottom fort. We're unsuccessful, did exchange a couple kills here and there, but honestly, we haven't missed too much, surprisingly.
Well, just the overlay is broken. My computer is reconnecting. We're actually at Kubi's computer right now, so that's how we're able to see the game right now. Fortunately, my game's trying to reconnect, but we can see right now. We can look at the kills. It's 8-7, pretty dead even. 20-21. Both teams have their level 20 talents. Yeah. We'll take a look at those once we're back in the game. But the Dragon Knight pushing here in the bottom lane.
Yeah, and we see the Dreadnought is in position here. He's trying to maybe get a hook. Although the rest of his team is quite separated, so I'm not sure what his plan is here. Maybe just setting up, just trying to deal with Biceps if he decides to Ravenous Spirit. Patiently waiting because they do not see Stitches, so that's actually a really, really good call from Biceps not to use his Ravenous Spirit there.
Yeah, just kind of holding off on it. They're going in for this keep. They want to get it down. I mean, there's so much health left in this Dragon Knight. They're going to get it for sure here. But Symbiote popping their Arc Card means they want to deal with this the best they can. Dunk Train taking a lot of damage, but he's able to get out of there. The Dragon Knight just going and chasing Arthlon out, for making sure he can't do anything cheeky. I believe he still has Strife available, and we see a lot of damage done to Zunas on the Dragon Knight. But, oh, the hook goes down, but it's still Panda Pals will be used almost immediately, followed by that root, but only getting one of the Pals of the Pandas. And he is gonna...
He's still in a rough spot, honestly.
He is, actually. He's very rough. Oh my goodness, the Howling Blast a little bit too far forward.
Oh, and really nice zombie wall coming out of Biceps there.
Well, we have the Strafe being used here, doing a lot of damage while they're rooted. Zuna does not have Panda Pals now. Soldier took so much damage, but Soldier, did he get out? No, he did not. He's gonna fall here. The Shock and Awe hitting so many members, but Symbiote is just taking too much. They're just getting pulled apart here. It looked good from the start, but it wasn't able to be enough for them. KO is going to end up falling.
Yeah, and they're chasing it. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get out of the situation. Oh, he does have the speed upgrade on E, but there's no towers to retreat to up here. As long as they just keep chasing, they should be able to catch up to him, no problem.
Now, Dragon Knight Shrines are still down. So they don't have to worry about another Dragon Knight because the Dragon Knight was just used. But right now, Cloud and Maelstrom is in a position where they can just run around and grab the mercenary camps all over the map. And that's a problem because losing map control...
They're going to have a ton of it, and they're like we see Chen. Nope, not sure exactly what he's doing here.
Oh my goodness, what?
He does have Resurgence, I'm sure.
What are we watching? The BM. There's no reason to do this other than making a statement. There's no one that's low.
I have no words.
That's actually just Zuna being incredibly BM and throwing his life away, donating the experience. Wow. That's a thing that happened.
I mean, I wanted to say, like, oh, maybe it was some kind of crazy place so that he could teleport across the map, but you have Hearthstone for that. So I couldn't tell you why he's doing that. Hopefully it's not a connection or a lag issue on their end. He is still connected to the game. I can't.
I think it was BM. I know you're looking for another reason.
I'm trying here.
But Stitches was at full health. He was the only member up. There was no Abathur or anything that he was trying to gank. There was no weak Nova running away. There was nothing of that sort. It was just him walking into his death and saying, look, we're beating you.
Okay, so SMG was very well aware of the timing of the Dragon Shrine coming back up, so they had a very strong presence to take top lane.
Yep. And there's a lot of members here in Cloud9 in the middle lane. Now, Soldier needs to be careful. They're going to see him here. They have to know that he's right there.
What?
And he does. He bolts and blinks, gets right out. They were aware. They were sitting there all surrounded around him. And now they're party bushing here in the top lane.
They had a lot of ways to bring him out of stealth there.
But it's still Zeratul. I mean, he can just bolt or blink out. I
mean,
it's
true.
But again, one stun from Uther and he's dead. Oh, the Gorge here on Dunk Train. I don't know if they have enough to follow up from this because Uther is there to help defend. Soldier's going in with the Singularity Spikes, but it's not going to be enough here. Dread's actually taking a lot of damage. The Divine Storm used just to stun Dread to slow him down. The Void Prism is actually whipped and hit by nothing. The Root is huge on Caffeine, but with the Army of the Dead, he's going to heal up just fine. And SMG just needs to kind of back up here. But Dragon Knight is going to be picked up by Zuna.
So, I mean, they got a nice hook and Gorge. Oh, they were able to stall that
out. Nice, but oh my goodness, he's forced to storm to get out. The Ravenous Spirit
no
is going to be
uncontested. No one's in position to deal with this,
Oh no,
they're going to take a ton of damage from this, So, that last team fight, it was nice that they were able to get that hook and Gorge onto Dunk Train on Falstad there, but he's opted to take Blink. He has, barrel roll to get out of that situation. In very few scenarios is he actually going to be able to get a kill there.
Right. I mean, it's almost impossible. to get that kill, especially with the, I mean, the Ravenous just zoning out for the Dragon. I mean, everything done by Cloud9 there was very well done.
Absolutely. So we see them pushing in mid lane here with the Dragon Knight. They don't have a kill advantage right now, so I don't think they're going to get too aggressive on the core. Maybe if they take the next Dragon Knight and the situation is similar, they will just dive onto the core to take it. But here, it's very safe for them to just push onto this keep mid lane, and they will be able to cap it. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, so let's just look at the map.
Yeah. Well, it's all red.
2 keeps dead, 2 keeps down, not a single fort lost on the side of Cloud9.
Yeah.
I mean, they are in a dominating position right now.
Yeah, and we see them backing up. Very good on them because of the Dragon Knight. They don't have it. It would just be aggressive. King Caffeine is there. Does he have Army of the Dead? Not even needing
Army
to use
of the Dead
it.
Should be on cooldown. Strafe's doing a lot of work
That's
here.
true.
The healing from Uther is available. Now KO getting stunned and Divine Storm immediately. Caffeine getting very low, but doesn't matter. The hook is there on Biceps. The gorge on Biceps. KO very low, but Zuna is just going to town on him. They're going to pull apart Biceps, but in the meantime, KO is going to fall as well.
Yeah.
So 1 for 1, Caffeine getting surrounded here. That's actually 3 down.
And they still have everyone else out of position by a large margin here. So Zuna?
Oh, they trade out. They trade out.
Yep. Might have Resurgence up. It's
oh,
kind of hard to say after.
Panda Pals could turn this entirely. Matt Timmy has no chance of surviving. He has no mana left. And Dreadnought and Soldier in full-on retreat mode as Panda Pals is actually just looking for Soldier. The wave of hype knocks him out of his stealth.
Wormhole? Is he going to use it? No, he's okay. Just that
AVPs,
CVP to save his life. Of course, there is no Resurgence of the Storm available for a character like Zeratul, so if he dies, he's down for a long time, 60 seconds around this time of the game. So they are backing up. This is a very, very rough position for SMG here.
They're about to lose their 3rd and final structure here, except for their core. The hook is there on Zuna, and Zuna will pay with its life, but Resurgence is in fact available, so it doesn't really matter. Keep does fall, level 24 to 23 in favor of SMG, kills 15 to 14, so in that sense it's been even.
Yeah. They're going to give a bit of chase to Kenma here, and actually, they should be able to get this kill, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big pickup. I don't think he picked up Resurgence.
I can't recall if he took the area on his Divine Storm. It is a possibility for him to grab Resurgence, like you said. He might just be stalling here. We'll have to wait until his Divine Storm is, his trait is done.
Yep.
In another few seconds or so. But they're just taking map control. They have people set up at both of these shrines here. Dunk Train up here, and he has the option to fly down as soon as he's done.
And Uther did grab Resurgence. So
okay, he did. Okay, that
actually
explains
means
why
very
he was
little.
so
and another Dragon Knight. And we're at the 26-minute marker.
Yeah, I don't see why they shouldn't be able to just push in very aggressively here.
It should be game. It should be game.
They're still playing quite cautiously, which that's fine. They're probably just looking to maybe secure 1 kill and then move in. And we see SMG is backing up to their core. They know that they are down a level. Although not the hugest deal here, they may as well back up to where they have an advantage fighting at that core.
Well, they're pushing on in with the Dragon Knight here in the bottom lane, seeing what they can get done. Strafe going down, doing a lot of damage. No interruption will be here. And, of course, the Ravenous Spirit is going to be saved for that last possible opportunity. Probably just going to be used on the core, honestly. Army of the Dead doing a lot of healing on King Caffeine. Zuna still has Panda Pals available. And then we see the Roots going down, locking down King Caffeine, but doesn't matter. The Void Prison is used to stall out the core, punting out Stitches. But look how quickly it's falling.
Take a look at how much damage that Dragon Knight does to the core this late in the game. Every swing is probably for 6% of that core health. There's no way they're going to be able to defend this, and it looks as though C9 Maelstrom is going to take the first game in this Winners Finals Series, Kings of the Storm 4.
Guys, I sincerely apologize for the disconnect there. My computer blue screened of death. It doesn't do that often, but it is a older machine.
Your computer is rebelling today.
It is
just rebelling.
We're having some difficulties. So at least we got to see the conclusion of that match. The VOD's going to be a little
odd. I apologize for my choppy observing, but we made it through. So you guys were able to see the end of that game at least. Yeah. Hopefully we can get things fixed for you guys in a few.
Yeah, hopefully
and
things
we'll move on to game number 2.
Are smooth from here on out. My computer trying to load into the game that is already over.
Yeah.
It's time ahead. Just the timer's going up now, not down. And
all right. So why don't we go to a quick commercial break here, and then we will do a little bit of analysis of that fight or the rest of that game for you guys, and then we'll hop into game number 2.
All right, guys. BRB.